Hi, I'm Ian Fife and you're watching Purebred Reds, Adelaide United Fan TV.
Yeah, really good result, really good atmosphere. Obviously a great night for the club. I think it's a bit of a coming of age for us, to be honest. A few of those young lads really stood up. Toure, Dorigo. I like Brooke as well. I know he didn't do much tonight, but yeah, I think a really good night for the club.
Nah, I still had it in us. I always thought we were going to win. Probably not by that much. I know we had our defensive struggles, but yeah, we seemed to fix that tonight and get a good 4-0 win from it.
This could be a bit of a confidence booster, I reckon. Like, you know, come off the cup win, I think we're going to Brisbane next week, I think it is.
Newcastle.
Newcastle, sorry, yeah. And then absolutely just, you know, full of confidence, try and get, you know, a couple goals, get the points, and then come home, go into the bye, recover from the cup hangover, and then hopefully push on for the rest of the season and, you know, push for a final spot.
Looking at the starting lineup, as a supporter, you're definitely sceptical. When you see Maria in the midfield, you know, Toure getting picked over Obseth, I know he's performed, but you know he's our foreigner, you know, Obseth. So when you looked at it, no, you probably thought we were in for it, but you know, really unbelievable. Melbourne City really didn't offer that much. They had a couple of chances which they bottled. We stood up. The young boys were really good tonight.
Riley McGree, I thought was really good tonight. Laid a few assists. Halloran started off, you know, a bit poor, but came good. And yeah, Nikola Milosevic on the flanks really doing well for us.
McGree definitely, and Milosevic was a bit quiet, but he sort of stood up in moments where it mattered. So I like that. And like, just I think the whole team in general really, like, they all just stood up at the right time. You know, they didn't sort of get shy away from the occasion or think, you know, we lost them 2-1 on the weekend, what's going to happen tonight, sort of thing. We all sort of stood up when it mattered.
We are the Cup Kings, there's no doubt about that. But I think, look, I've been lucky enough to be at all the finals. Tonight's there was that air, you know, I think being 4-0 up after, with still a little while to go, probably did that. But you know, there was that air about it, that it was ours. The others have had just a little bit more edge, a little bit more buzz, but yeah, what can you say? It's still awesome to win it. We still love saying it's our cup, you know.
Definitely, I think we still got to enjoy it a little bit. Back-to-back champions doesn't come that often, so yeah, I think we enjoy it for a little bit and then get back to work for the league games.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, when I saw that lineup, I was very happy with it. And to be honest with you, that midfield didn't really surprise me in the sense that, you know, from what I've heard, Verbeek's a sort of coach who will trust his players, who will trust the young players, the old players, whatever it may be. If you're training well, you're going to play. So I thought, I trust his judgment at the time being, like, what's the word, like sort of innocent until proven guilty. Like, he hasn't done anything wrong. So trust his judgment, give it a go. If it doesn't work, then unfortunately we might lose the cup, but it absolutely paid off, and this could be our midfield going forward. You never know.
Yeah, look, like I said, I hope, and I think it was a bit of a coming of age for the squad with the young guys. So I think, you know, even our first 2 losses, they weren't the end of the world stuff, you know, 3-2 and 2-1. So we looked okay. So I think with a bit of confidence, and I think we can push on with it, and I hope we can. So I think we can get on with it. Hopefully there's not too much of a hangover or anything like that, but I think we can.
Yeah, it's a bit of a combination, like you said. You know, they did make their own mistakes, but we also did well to capitalise on their mistakes. We found their weaknesses and used that to our advantage. So it's a combination of City having an off night, potentially. You know, we did a bit of scouting in the league 2 days ago, where it was like, okay, we can see the weaknesses here, here, and here. Let's try and exploit these, and we made them look poor. It could be that sort of thing, but yeah, definitely a combination of us being good and City being a bit poor as well.
Standing here with the Izzo Army, fellas, 4-0 tonight in the FFA Cup.
We love you, Izzo, we do! We love you, Izzo, we do! We love you, Izzo, we do! Oh, Izzo, we love you!
Now, fellas, let's be honest, the guy was immense tonight. I mean, his defenders helped him, but honestly, some of those moments where he's plucked it out of the air, took a few you know, elbows to the back here and there. He really put himself on the line tonight. Yeah, Paul, what a game from him. Do you think like Paul Izzo could have like Eugene Galekovic status one day here at Adelaide United?
Oh, keeper Eugene, who do you mean? You keeper Paul, the best ever Paul. Paul Izzo, Paul Izzo. Man.
Right, come on, he keeps a clean sheet in the FFA Cup Final. That's 2 years in a row we've won. What kind of question is that? How many FFA Cup Finals did Eugene win, mate? Like, it's pretty obvious. Paul Izzo is our man. Next question.
Next question. Who else stood out tonight? I know we all wish we could have 11 Izzos on the pitch, but in all seriousness,
Toure was killer.
Toure
scored one in the first half. Probably could have had a second.
Set the tone.
and been our best player all tournament.
Question is,
he's done.
are we going to keep Toure this season?
Took the words right out of my mouth. So, do you want to answer your own question?
If he keeps scoring bags every week and he's paying threes to be anytime goal scorer, by the end of the season, I think we might have to let him go.
He'll be on Craig Gilbert's plane.
All right, here's an interesting one. So, Paulie Izzo, Margush doesn't seem to be around the first team at the moment. Isaac Richards has come in. Do you feel like maybe Paul Izzo's just, way too good, no one's going to get near him at this stage? Because if the two backups are fighting to get that second spot at the moment, it looks like Paul Izzo really doesn't have too much to worry about.
A few years ago, you could have said the same thing about Izzo and John Cole when Galekovic was on the option. So, at what point we stop reading into things too much and assume that we're wearing green, he's wearing green. We've got to back our man. If we have to rebrand the Izzo Richards Army, it'll take a little bit more. Takes the top, but we'll do it. It'll take a bit more tape. Obviously, you'll fucking love us.
But I mean, but Izzo is on fire, and your attack is definitely terrified because Izzo's on fire.
100%.
Your attack is
It's
terrified.
like asking a Man United fan, do you like your coach? Next year he's going to be gone.
Yeah.
So you got to believe in yourself and believe in your guy for a little bit, and that's what we're doing with Paul right now.
That's right.
So
beautiful. Last one. Just want to hear briefly from all of you. How do you think the team will go this year?
top six.
We should be
maybe away final. Yeah, we should be good teams in. We'll be fifth, fourth or fifth. We'll get a home final or an away final, and that'll be a good test of where Paul's at. And we know where he's at because we love you, Izzo.
We do. We love you, Izzo. We do. We love you, Izzo. We do. Oh, Izzo, we love you.
Oh! Izzo Army. Cheers, guys. All the best.
Cheers, mate.
Good night. Standing here with Chris Adams from the Red Army and Co. Lads, what a performance tonight from the team. First question I want to ask, not to take anything away from us, what happened to City tonight? In all seriousness though, they look genuinely off the pace.
Their Benjamin didn't turn up. Craig Nune and Jamie McLaren, they were two players. I'm not gonna lie, I was genuinely afraid of them when I saw them on the team sheet. But they didn't do much. Nowhere near what I expected.
They had 66% possession in the end, 69% possession at half time, and we had 6 shots on target and scored 4 of them. If that's not efficiency, I don't know what is. Melbourne City had more shots all up, less shots on target, and they couldn't put anything away. They had chances to score, Chris, they had chances to score, but they just couldn't do it.
Yeah, I want to ask a question. He went with a really experimental midfield tonight. It's a cup final. He's gone with Michael Maria, who never usually plays at centre mid, from what we've seen, and young Louis Dorigo. Is this a signal of intent from Gertie and Verbeek that he's really quite ballsy and he's going to make these big decisions? And obviously we've seen that they can pay off. So
yeah, it just might be. I mean, when I first saw it on the team sheet, of course, I don't feel the best about it, but in the end it paid off, you know what I mean?
I want to say Michael Maria put an absolute shift in the midfield. Absolute shift. Obviously McGree was our best because he was just everywhere, but I don't want to take anything away from Diorigo or Maria, because they were just chasing every second ball. We were winning everything. They were just chasing the whole team.
Work rate was phenomenal. Yeah. Proud of our boys.
Chris, you and I have watched a lot of the NPL during the off-season. Our Hassan Toure playing in front of maybe 150 people week in, week out. He's just been awarded man of the match in the FFA Cup Final. How long are we going to hold on to at this point?
If he keeps doing that, we'd be lucky to hold on to him at the end of the season. I'm thinking that he's very young. He's like literally my age. He's 19 years old, I think, and so I think he'd be wrong to make the same mistake that McGree did when he was having his first breakout season in 2016-17 and left for Bruges, and that was not the right decision because it just didn't work out for him. Now he's back. But look, I think the best thing that Toure could do is just keep working on his game and not look at the international, not look at the headlines yet. Just keep going. He seems like a humble lad, and he's scoring for fun at the moment, doing all the right things. Tonight he set the bar, and everybody I thought was up to it. There's not one person tonight that was not up to the performance.
Orny from this side, are we going to continue this form on in the A-League now? Obviously, failed to register a point in our first 2 games. This is going to give us a huge amount of confidence, you think? Are we going to go on and at least get a point in Newcastle Saturday?
I think it was unlucky. I think that having the FFA Cup on was a bit of a distraction. It sort of we've won how many of these in the past few years, so the sort of team wants to put another shift, win another one. So I think now that that's over, we should build back to our game, back to winning again. I think we got this.
Lads, pleasure speaking to all of you. What a fantastic night. Our third FFA Cup in the bank. Enjoy it, and we'll see you all hopefully throughout the remainder of the season.
Come on, Europe! Yeah!